All right. Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off by saying, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, call the Lord and La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Akwat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, that the lesson is edifying. It's the brother Shuab Amawan back at you with another lesson. And I just want to do a quick hit. I know I usually say that and it's never quick, but this is definitely a quick hit. All right. I just ran across this article that popped up on my news feed. All right. And it reads, Girl 6 found wandering the streets alone in tears after dad seized by ICE. It says a 6-year-old girl was left wandering the streets in floods of tears after her dad was seized by ICE agents. Adonai Mancia Rodriguez was arrested by the federal officers near his home in Morristown, New Jersey on Sunday, January 11th, as part of an enforcement sweep. His partner, Gabby Rosa, told reporters he has stepped out from their apartment, leaving their 6-year-old daughter, Annabella, inside to collect food from a restaurant nearby when authorities took him into custody. According to a DHS spokesperson, ICE took 11 individuals into custody during the operation who were allegedly residing in the country illegally and are now facing deportation. The mother of the 6-year-old New Jersey girl says her daughter was discovered wandering alone outside their home over the weekend, tearfully searching for her dad. Trump fumes over anti-ICE agitators after Minnesota church raid and demands they be thrown in jail. Trump posts chilling images of him with U.S. flag on Greenland and Canada and American colors. Gabby Rosa said she was working her shift at a local Walmart at the time. She described getting urgent calls from a worried neighbor who had spotted Annabella roaming the neighborhood looking for her dad. All right. And it's pretty much no more that I got to go into. All right. I mean, it says, it says a little bit more. It says she told me she'd seen my daughter walking by herself on the street, crying out for her dad, asking, "Where's Poppy? Where's Poppy?" Rosa told NJ.com. She explained that she hurried home to look after Annabella and later that same day discovered footage circulated on social media showing Rodriguez and others being taken into custody during the ICE operation. Department of Homeland Security Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin confirmed that on Sunday during routine immigration enforcement actions in Morristown, ICE had apprehended 11 individuals she claims were residing in the country illegally. McLaughlin maintained that multiple detainees faced felony charges while others took advantage of the Biden administration's open border crisis. According to McLaughlin, all 11 individuals remain in custody and are either undergoing removal proceedings or actively being deported from the U.S. in accordance with U.S. immigration law. And then they show a picture of them. It says on her Facebook profile, she said that Rodriguez had escaped gangs in Honduras and traveled to Morristown to reunite with relatives. She also says he possesses no criminal history. And that's crazy because that means they really just showing, they just really snatching up people that ain't got no criminal records, man. And see, they're going to leave those that have criminal records out here. Why? Because the ones that have criminal records are going to be the ones that's going to be killing each other. You see, 2/3 of our people got to, be cut off and die. So they're going to kill themselves, man. They gonna be the ones that's gonna stir up a lot of the crime in order for them to bring the civil war in and bring in these these martial law troops, this insurrection act, you see. So they'll tell you that they're looking for criminals, but every time we looking, they're snatching up innocent people, man, you see. But it says a GoFundMe page established by a family member for Rodriguez, and then it pretty much ends there. All right, I'm not even gonna go into the rest of it. It's like another two paragraphs, but that's pretty much the end of it. But because I want to make it quick, like I said, but this is what's gonna go on with these scriptures, right? This is happening right in front of us. This is Second Ezra 16 and 33. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. And this is the focal point. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers, you see. And this is a little girl that has no helper. She has nobody around her, man. She got left by herself at the house. Her father done got snatched up. Here was that. Luckily, she still got her mother, you see. But what makes you think they're not going to come for the mother pretty soon, you see? And this is not the first time that I've heard articles of kids being left alone in the streets crying, getting snatched up, their parents getting snatched up and they getting left in cars by themselves, you see? So that just all goes back to biblical prophecy, man, you see? So let's read that again. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers, you see? And that is Bible prophecy that is playing out right in front of us. Let's end it with this. This is Ezekiel 7 and Salakia. This is Ezekiel 7 and 4, I believe it is. Yeah. And mine eye shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abomination shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. The end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. You see? So the Lord not going to spare us, man. You see? He going to have us in situations where you're going to get snatched up by ICE. Your children going to be left out here alone. You see? They're going to be left to die, basically. Because who's going to be able to take care of these kids if both of your parents end up snatched up in front of you, man? Ain't going to be nobody around. You see? You might have another criminal come and snatch them up. And remember, sex trafficking and trafficking is at an all-time high right now. So they can't wait to have, wandering little kids around these streets for them to snatch up and turn them in. You see? This is why we have to fear the Lord. And it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power on the left-hand side. You see, if you turn back, all right, the angels encampeth round about those that fear the Lord. So the Lord is always protecting his elect, you see. But those that don't, hearken on to the Lord or submit to the Lord, man, you're in big trouble, all right? Things like this is going to happen more consistently, all right? And it's just going to get uglier out here, man. So that's pretty much the point. I'm going to leave it there through the Spirit. Lord willing, Shalom, Sister Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, Barakatah. Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Haloim La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bachakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Akwat that was listening in. Lord willing, it was edifying. To the next one, Shalom. Keep fighting the good fight of faith. And doing as good soldiers of Yahweh Shai. Your sisters continue to learn the silence, watching the true men of the Lord, throwing their prayers up for this place to go down. A Bible ball soon. Shalom.